Didn't even know I was recording you.
Cleo the Nile. Cleo the Nile. Doesn't deserve that.
Well, look how he's showing out for y'all. Look how he's showing out for y'all. Normally, he tell us to do it. Look at him. Look at him showing off. I need to record you every time you strap in. Get it? And you clipped it in less than 5 seconds? Oh no, boy. You better not ever say you can't put this seatbelt on. I'm going to show you this clip. But you got to put this around your shoulders. Put your arm to that. Ooh, so you can't tell us. I got proof. I got receipts.
Mommy.
That you can do this.
Mommy,
Yes. Uh-huh.
I can have my video game.
Yeah, you got your video game. There you go. I don't know if it's still alive. I haven't charged that thing in a long time. Get it, get it. Look at her.
She don't know I got some big plans.
Good. How about that one? That's Elsa.
Elsa, you like Elsa?
Yeah.
What's up? You're a big boy.
I am, because I'm 6 years old.
That has everything to do with it. Come on over here. When you hear the noise, put your hand up, okay? Only when you hear it. And back down. Good. Good.
Now, while Eddie gets the rest of his physical done for first grade, I want to show you guys a little clean with me. And this portion of the video is sponsored by Hoover. Now, this is the Pet Complete Hoover Smart Wash. Y'all, oh my gosh, I'm just going to let y'all see what this machine, powerful something, can do. Now, I'm showing you everything that comes with the vacuum. Now, those are the attachments that you usually use for steps. I don't have steps in my apartment, so I won't be using those in this video. And it has the Flex Force brushes. Y'all, look at these brushes. Don't they look strong? Number one, they're purple. That's my favorite color. But they look like they are going to brush up the dirt right out of everything. And this is the room that I'm going to be cleaning. Now, I know y'all going to look at the rug and y'all going to be like, girl, your rug not even dirty. No, it's dirty. It's just showing out for y'all right now because I got guests over, and the guest is y'all. Y'all looking at my rug, so my rug going to show out and look clean, but it ain't clean. And y'all going to see when to pull up all that dirt and the water turn brown. And I put the table out there on the deck because I need all the space that I can. And then I'm going to remove their desks and chairs, and then I'm going to remove their little recliners, and I'm going to do the hallway. Just want to let y'all know I'm going to do the hallway as well. That's a high traffic area. Keep going back and forth down the hall. The kids is nasty. How you feeling? Then y'all, today, I look at the rug and I see this filth right here, and I see no, it's these two brown marks. It's not doo-doo. It's not from my cat. I think it's chocolate from Nana's Klondike bars, but we ain't gonna say nothing. Sorry, Nana. I think it's her chocolate from her ice cream bars. But we gonna get that up, y'all. We gonna get that up. And you know, actually the cleanest person in this house is Tyler. Can y'all believe that? Tyler's the cat. He don't make no mess. Like dirt. You know, we all make the dirt, but he don't. And so let me get all this stuff up, and you guys just sit back and watch. Right now is pull off that handle and do some spot cleaning. Look at that. The handle comes off and you can just Shoot that thing right there. Look at that. And I'm going to go into all these filth marks on the floor and let it sit, marinate as I start to shampoo the rug. Now, I want to tell y'all, you do want to make sure your rug is vacuumed. You want to get all the little tiny grits and grime out of the floor before you start shampooing, because this is a shampooer, not a vacuum. You don't want to get this thing clogged and all messed up and it can't perform at its high capabilities. But look at that, y'all. Just look. I love lines. Do y'all like lines? I love, what'd you call it? I was going to say washing. I love vacuuming and shampooing rugs so I can see those lines. It just gives me clean. It just gives me clean vibes. Now look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at. Oh yeah, how you feeling? I know I got loud right there. Did I blow your eardrums out? I'm so sorry. Just send me the ticket and I will pay your copay at the doctor's office. But yes, listen to this and look at that filth. I told you my rug was nasty. I told you my rug was filthy. It just be trying to show out for y'all today. But these lines, and I love when rug looks fluffy. I don't know what it is. I love a fluffy looking rug. If it's supposed to be fluffy, it better be fluffy. Now, if it's supposed to be a flat rug, like the rugs you see in the hotel, then it better look flat. But this is supposed to be fluffy, and it is fluffy. I see these lines. It just looks good, y'all. And it smells so good in here. It just smells like clean, clean. I'm sorry I didn't show it up close. Let me show right here. That gray little button is to pull the vacuum down. The red is to turn it on. Now I like this because as you go forward, it washes. You pull it back, it says dry. Go forward, it says wash. And go back, it says dry. Ain't that cute? That's cute. I like that. So you know what it's doing. Now, if you don't want any more water coming out, press that button. It'll do dry only, meaning it will suck up all the water and bring you that heat to dry your rug real quick. I like that. I'm going to leave a link down in the description box where you can get your Hoover smartwash. Get it, y'all. Y'all saw it worked. Hey, y'all. It's nighttime. I got in my car. Let me see. Is this too bright? Oh, no, it's too bright. I changed the settings, so hopefully it'll pick it up like when it's dark. So I put this over here. That look all right. That look good. Y'all know what I look like. Just think of this as like a podcast side. So if you can't see me, just close your eyes and hear me. I had to come in the car because I might get a little loud. It's like, no, I'm not gonna get loud. But I know you guys are looking at the title of this video and you like, I can't believe the doctor said that. Like, what? Wait, what did the doctor say? And I think you guys are automatically gonna think it's my doctor. It's not my doctor, it's Eddie's doctor. And he was a pediatrician. As y'all know, that we went to get his 6-year-old first grade checkup. And everything went fine. Everything went fine towards the end. And she want to say something stupid. Okay, so let me do this real quick because y'all know I can like blabble and make it so long. So let me do this real quick. Okay, you guys know that Eddie's a really tiny kid, like he's really small. And I know some people have asked me about him being small and things like that. I don't share everything about my kids' health and everything about their everything because I feel it's something that if I want to share it, I share it. If I don't want to share it, I don't share it. You know what I'm saying? You also have to understand that just because you don't see it on video doesn't mean it doesn't happen or doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So Eddie does have a specialist. He has an endocrinologist. And that's to test like his height because he's so tiny. So he gets his bone age where they check to see what the age of his bones, and then they check his hormone levels to see if they match. He is tiny for his age, very tiny for his age. You guys may look at certain videos and say, oh, he looks like a big boy, because his face is maturing, but his body is growing pretty slowly, you know? He's perfectly healthy, he just grows very slow. And the endocrinologist as well as the pediatrician think that he's gonna go through a growth spurt a little later on in life, you know? Like, probably like, you know, middle school. Like, I've seen guys, I dated this guy in high school that was so short. He wasn't short when I dated him because I guess he had a crush on me. And then when summertime came and then we turned into senior year, he shot up like a foot. And like over the summer, I'm like, dang, did your bones hurt? And then we started dating. But back to Eddie. Everything went fine with the appointment. And she told me to follow up with the endocrinologist because we have to see them every 6 months and everything. And then she said, what grade is he going to? Now this is when it all went boom, downhill. First, I'm like, you should know that you're the pediatrician. Then we had this conversation last time. How you feeling? I'm feeling fine. I said, she said he's going to kindergarten? I said, no, first grade. And then she was like, oh, and she's petting his head like a puppy. And she's like, oh, Mom, I think you should hold him back. I'm like, hold him back where? Hold him back for the line on the roller coaster? Hold him back from fighting a kid on the street? Hold him back from eating the last Pop-Tart in the box? Like, hold him back for what? This girl said, hold him back in kindergarten. I'm like, I know you lying. I know that was a lie. How you feeling? And she didn't see my facial expression. She just saw my eyes because I had my mask on. But I was giving her looks. So then I said, no, I'm not holding my baby back in no doggone kindergarten. I said, for what? I said, number one, I feel he's ready for first grade. His teacher feels he's ready for first grade. And this little boy is so excited for first grade because he keeps saying, yeah, I'm a big boy, I'm a man, I'm 6 going to first grade. People ask him how old he is. He says 6 and the next sentence is, I'm in first grade. He's so excited. And he's so excited to go in the school, you know, because they were at home all school year. I'm like, I'm itchy on my face because I just took out the trash and like going next to the dumpster. Oh, all I gotta do is see a bug and I start itching. I told her, I asked her why. She said, hold him back because he's tiny. You want me to hold my son back in kindergarten because of his height? Not because of a mental delay or like a educational delay. Like if he is delayed in learning, hold him back. You want me to hold him back because he's short? Number one, I'm gonna tell you a whole bunch of reasons that were wrong in this. Not only telling me this, but saying it in front of him. I know there's a lot of people that hold their kids back because they're young, or there are some people that hold their kids back because they're short. But if you're gonna hold your kid back because they're short, do it before they start kindergarten. Do not let them start kindergarten and then hold them back in kindergarten again because they didn't grow to what you wanted them to grow to. Nah, I'm not down for that. And if there's any parent that does that, you do you. But I don't agree with that. If you're gonna hold your kid back because of their height, hold them back before they start school, period. Don't send them to school, get them all crunkety-dunk. Learn all the work, excited for first grade, and then say, you know what, baby? You didn't grow. You were supposed to grow about like 5 inches this year. You only grew 2. We're gonna hold you back because you're a little short. What? No. She said, I'm gonna hold him back because no, she's not said she's gonna hold him back. She said, I think you should hold him back because he's short and he will get bullied. I said, no, he's not. Number one, I don't see Eddie getting bullied. Eddie can stand up for himself. Number one, Eddie walks into a room and he commands that room. How you feeling? I've never seen anyone treat Eddie disrespectfully, ever. Now, Lizzie, on the other hand, I've seen Lizzie get bullied before at school, and I went up to the school, and I can make a whole nother story about that. Went up to the school, handled that, and Lizzie's tall. So the whole height versus bullying, that means nothing. You could be bullied because you're too short. You could be bullied because you're too tall. You could be bullied because you're too skinny, too fat. You could be bullied because you don't have the latest and greatest clothes on. You could be bullied because you don't have a dad in the home. You could be bullied because you don't have the mom in the home. You could be bullied because you're adopted. You could be bullied because your family is mixed. You could be bullied because you're mixed. You could be bullied because you're black, white, Spanish. You have an accent. Don't speak English to the highest of their standards. You could be bullied for anything. You could be bullied because you breathe in. You can be bullied for anything. So I'm not holding my son back because you think he's going to get bullied because he's short. Eddie has never gotten bullied. Eddie walks into a room and he commands the room. Everybody falls in love with him, from a newborn all the way up to a senior citizen. My baby's not going to get bullied, okay? So the height thing, I can debunk that because I have 2 kids and my tall child was bullied. And I handled that. But we can make another video about that. How you feeling? Now I'm going to go back and tell you what was wrong. I'm looking at my clock. I already been talking for 7 minutes, but you guys don't mind. You're like, oh, let me hear that. You know what the doctor told me about my boy Eddie. And I'm trying to talk fast. Although some trolls don't like when I talk fast because they said I'm on something. They think I'm high, or I'm on a stimulant, or I'm on meth, because I talk really fast. I'm goofy. That's just how I am. If you think that, I've never even smoked a cigarette before. But now I done went off on a whole nother tangent. Okay. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of things that were wrong with that. Number one, you shouldn't have had that conversation in front of him. You should have pulled mommy to the side and talked to her about that. You should have said, I'm gonna call you later and talk about this. Or you could have had the nurse step in and watch Eddie while we talked on the side. But Eddie knows he's short. Eddie has a specialist, Lizzie doesn't. He knows what his specialist is for because he's tiny. He understands that. Being a little kid and having a specialist already does something to the mental health. I have a specialist. I got a neurologist. That does something to my head. Like, technically it does do something to my head because I have a brain disorder. But just that, having a specialist for something that you can't control, that does something to the psyche, period. So for him to have that, for him to know that he's short, I can go and buy Eddie's clothes, and he can wear those clothes for 3 consecutive years before I have to put him up a size. I bought him 3T at the beginning of the summer. He wore 3T clothes. Certain clothes, like certain shirts, was 3T that he had on. He knows he's short. When he goes into places, like, I can't see, and he goes like that. He's had to have special protein, high protein diets because he's tiny. Like, his clothes are tiny. He has a cousin, Christopher, that's 4 years old, that's just growing. That's taller than him. Every day he's reminded that he's tiny. And then he goes to kindergarten. He excels in kindergarten. He's a little hyper, a little crazy like his mommy. He gets it from me, but since he's a little boy, he takes it too far. He don't know when to stop. But he gets his goofiness from me. So he was like the class clown, but he still left kindergarten knowing how to read. My baby can read. He knows his work. He is very smart. Like Holden kids, although Christopher's not a Holden, but he got Holden blood. He got his daddy last name, you know what I mean? But he got Holden blood. He's smart. My kids don't have Holden blood, but they got Holden raising, you know? So they smart. All 3 of Nana's grandchildren are smart, okay? So you're not going to have my baby in kindergarten, okay? Excel in kindergarten. And then when it's time, girl, I just went to the mailbox, and we got the kids' teachers, who they gonna have this year. He's so excited. And then for him to go to his physical and be like, we're gonna keep you back, because guess why? You're gonna be reminded again, you ready? Because you're tiny. Don't you think we should have had this conversation before he went to kindergarten? Like before? How you feel? I still would have put my baby in school. I don't care. But we could have had this conversation in kindergarten on the side before he got a taste of the cake. Like, don't let him taste the cake and then say, you can't have it. So don't give him a taste of school and then say, no, you can't have it. You're going back to kindergarten. You're worried about him being bullied because of that? Guess what? He'll be bullied because he stayed back. While he sees all his classmates walking down the hall in 1st grade. And he's still sitting there with all the kindergartners, 6 years old, with all the kindergartners that are 4 and 5 years old, because you can start kindergarten at 4 in Connecticut. I did. As long as you turn 5 before New Year's. So on New Year's Eve, you better have a birthday before New Year's Eve to turn 5, then you can start at 4. I did. My sister did. So... and Lizzie did. Eddie didn't because he has a birthday in the summertime. So all the kids that are 4 and 5 in kindergarten, you're the 6-year-old still there because you're tiny. What's going to happen is that he's going to be a problem child in that class because he's going to know all of the work and he's going to get bored. Now you have a kid that's being picked on because, oh, you stayed back. Aren't you supposed to be in 1st grade? You stayed back. So you're worried about him getting picked on. He can get picked on for that, sweetie. Because I've seen a lot of kids get picked on throughout my life of school, get picked on for staying back. My baby's not staying back. So you can take that and you can put that somewhere. Yeah. You can go to your OBGYN and they can send it somewhere. How you feeling? Use your imagination. Because I'm not happy about that. I've never really liked I've never really liked her. We only see her once a year, so I was like, whatever, I'm fine with it. It's not like he gets sick all the time. My kids don't even get sick. They only see their pediatricians once a year. And so when she said that, I'm like, Eddie, don't you dare get sick, and we'll never have to see that woman again. Because you wouldn't be due to see her again until the summer of 2022, and we'll be gone. I can't believe. Like, his endocrinologist, fine. Eye doctor, fine. Her, but I'm just worked. Do not work me with my kids. Even trolls on the internet, you could talk about me all day. If I got the time, I reply. If I don't got the time or don't got the patience or just don't want to deal with it, I just ignore. But do not talk about my kids. The mama bear comes out and she is ready to attack. I told her, I said, he's not staying back. And meanwhile, he's just sitting there like, what the heck are y'all talking about? That's what she was saying. She wanted me to stay back in kindergarten. I was like, yeah, Eddie. No, I'm not doing that, he said. I said, no, don't you worry. You're not doing that. You hear all year that you're getting prepared for first grade. That's what the teacher was telling them. I'm getting you guys prepared for first grade. Kindergarten is getting you prepared for like your real grades, you know? And at the end of the year, they all took their test. And at the very end, the teacher was retiring. So the kindergarten teacher won't be there anymore. And she was like, I wish I could say I'll see you in first grade, but I won't see you. But I wish you guys the best of luck in first grade. That's all they kept hearing, all they kept hearing. And then for him to go all the way till August, they start school in 3 weeks, because in Connecticut you start in September. I know other people have been in school for about a week now, but in Connecticut you start in September. So all the way, you got 3 weeks to be heard that you're gonna stay, that your doctor wants you to stay back. You better get out of here with that mess. My baby's not staying back. I told her no, and I kept saying no. And then she was like petting my baby like a bird, and then messing with his flit. I just wanted to pluck her. And then Eddie was like, what the heck you messing with my dude? She said, Mommy, just think about it. And she was kept messing with his hair. Mommy, just think about it. I think you should keep him back. I kept rubbing on him like he's a damn bird or a dog or a puppy kitty cat, something. Mommy, I think you should think about it. You should keep him back because he's very tiny. I said, no, I don't give a dang on how tiny you are. The guy that the doctor, we don't all agree with the things he say, but some of the things we do agree with. The doctor that's here for the Rona, the little short doctor, I don't know his name, y'all know his name. He got the glasses, he's really, really short. He's really short. Should he still be in kindergarten? He's tiny. So what will you say if my son, because my son only grew 2 inches since last year. So what if he only grows another 2 inches, maybe 1 inch next year? Keep him back again because he's too dang on tiny? My son is gonna be tiny for a while. I can feel it in my soul. His birth mom and birth dad are tiny. Lizzie's tall because her birth dad is tall. They share the same birth mom, which is short. So they already got the short juices in their body. But Lizzie got hit with a splash, a little hit of tall juices. That's why she got tall. Eddie was splashed with a double dose of short juices because his dad is short too. So that's why Eddie's tiny. What if he stays tiny until high school? He gonna be a 15-year-old in the kindergarten? Y'all, I just had to tell y'all this. I told my sister, I said, I gotta tell the friends. And I was pissed. So I couldn't do it right away. I had to calm down. Y'all, my baby boy's not staying back. How are you feeling? Because I am feeling fine, okay? And my baby is gonna feel fine in first grade. I don't give a doggone how short he is. He is 6 years old. He can't help that he's short. So that's basically, so you don't want him to be imaginary bullied. So what if he never even gets bullied, but you just did something to his psyche? One more reminder that he's short. Like, what? He can't help that he's short. Just like when my mom used to baby me because I have epilepsy, like when I first got diagnosed with it, she would baby me all the time. If I was in the bathroom too long, she'd come knocking on the door. If I was washing my hair and the brush fell on the floor in the bathroom, it goes boom, like really, really loud. She came running in the bathroom. I had to tell her, I said, Mom, I need you to stop doing that. And I told her, I said, that's a daily reminder that I have this disorder, and I try every day to not think about it. I know I have it because every day at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. I'm taking medicine, so I know I have it. But I don't want to be reminded and be treated differently for it, you know? So she stopped. She still gets a little worried about me, but it was bad in the beginning, which I understand. But it's also, not only is she going through it from the outside, but you have to imagine what a person that actually has it is going through with it. So for Eddie to be short, be reminded every day that he's short, watching his 4-year-old cousin taller than him, And then he goes places, I'm like, I can't see, mommy. Like, he's reminded all the time that he's short. And then when people see him, oh, he's just so cute, so little. People do that. And then for someone to say, I'm gonna make you stay back in kindergarten because you're short. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. He's not going to be punished. That's a good word. He's not gonna be punished because he's short. That's a punishment. And my baby's not staying back. He's not being punished because he's short. That pisses me off. That doctor pissed me off to the level of festivity. That's all I gotta say, y'all, before I get even more upset. So I'm about to go back in the house. And I know some of y'all gonna write in the comments, I kept my kid back because he was little or she was little. That's fine. That's what you do. You do you. And I hope if you did keep your child back because of their height or because of like their tininess, I hope you did it before kindergarten. I hope you did not give your child a taste of school. And then when they were ready to hit the next grade, you snatched it away from them. I hope you didn't do that. I hope you didn't do that. Because you think you're doing good for them, but you don't know what's in their mind, what you did mentally to them. Now, if they're mentally not ready, duh, keep them back. But if they're short in first grade, baby, your child was short in kindergarten. Why didn't you do something about it in kindergarten? No, you let them go through kindergarten. And when they're ready for that first grade, when they're proud to be a big boy or a big girl, and you snatched it away from them. You don't know what's going on in their mind, what you just did. But anyway, I talk to y'all and see y'all on the flip side. I've been talking for 20 minutes. I know this vlog is gonna be long, but I love you guys. And no matter how hard life gets, keep holding it down. See you later.